is Jonathan Sorbo, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to chip a golf ball correctly in 4 minutes or less. So people misconceptualize what chipping really is. They think that it's very complicated. And while it is when you're at the professional level, for your average golfer, chipping is very simple when you get down to it. Pros need to think about hitting the ball high, hitting the ball low, and a million different other permutations, but your stock average golfer only needs one type of chip because 80% of the chips that you have to hit on a golf course are the same normal shot. Obviously different distances, but the same type of shot. And that's what we're going to be going over today. So step one to hitting this shot is your setup. By setup, I mean your feet. So most people set up square. I'm asking you to set up angled to the golf ball. A nice 45-degree angle from what would be considered a stock setup is exactly what you want for a consistent, repeatable contact. That will help you control your distance better, and it will narrow your mistakes from left and right perspective. So you set up with your feet angled to the target, and the second part to this is I want a narrow stance. So you want to narrow that stance and angle your feet at a 45-degree angle, just like that. That is the setup. Part two to chipping correctly is the forward press. It's the wrist. So what I mean by forward press is once you set up properly, again, angled and the narrow stance, you want to forward press the wrist. I'll do that again. You want to forward press the wrist. A forward press basically de-lofts the club, and what that does is it traps the ball more. These are fancy golf terms for putting more spin on the golf ball. The spin will help you control your distance better, and more importantly, it will check the golf ball, which means that it'll take one bounce and then slow down. That increases your control by an immeasurable margin. So, just again, you set up and you forward press. You want to maintain this forward press throughout the whole swing. So once you get here, you just go like this. That is step one and two. Those first two steps are all based on getting a consistent contact and the spin on the golf ball. Step three to hitting a golf ball correctly for chipping is your tempo. Your tempo basically comes down to your speed of your swing. A lot of people make the mistake of going really quick or taking a really long backswing and then a slow follow through. Neither of those are what we're looking for. What we are looking for is a nice steady 1-2 pendulum motion. That is repeatable, it's easy, and what it really gets down to is creating what is balance, in my opinion. When you try to swing fast and jerky and do all of this, it doesn't create an environment for a similar contact that we're looking for as we were with the other steps. So this nice, easy motion is as simple as this. You want to just go 1, 2, just as if you were counting. The fourth and final step to chipping a golf ball correctly is the ball position. The ball position, just like the setup, is once you've done all of the first three steps, you want to put the ball right here, right off your right toe. That basically means that you will hit the ball before hitting the ground. It removes the common mistake of hitting the golf ball fat. So, once you complete all of these steps, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. So, in summary, the most important things when chipping a golf ball correctly are the setup, an angled 45-degree setup and a narrow stance. You want to forward press your wrists, have a nice smooth tempo, and then watch the results come. My name is Jonathan Sorbo, and that was how to chip a golf ball correctly in 4 minutes or less.